What's up, people? What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm back for another video. And listen, you know that gap in between the videos? I don't know if you've seen my last video or not. If you're new to my channel, hey boo. If you're not, I apologize for the delay. You know, it's life. Um, and the energy is mad. The energy that we have amongst us is mad, mad, mad. Peep the nails. The video almost didn't take place. I told you guys from the beginning that it's a struggle. And this entire thing is a challenge to get this out. So I feel like I'm just trying to stick with it, get it done, so that this isn't another venture of mine that's dropped by the wayside. You know, because it's more to it. It's so much more to it than oracle cards. It's way more to it. It's the message behind it all. It's me doing my sole purpose, which is to enlighten, empower, strengthen, all of that. The greater good, the masses, the rebels, the people that ain't quite got it, but we're looking for it. Yeah, that's what this whole entire channel is for. I didn't want to say I'm not going to do the video because I couldn't polish my nails. I had to redo my setup. You guys don't even want to hear any of that. But it just almost didn't happen. But I'm here and it's happening. So we're going to see what's going on with the greater good, with the energy of the world right now. I know it's already manic and madness, but we're just going to see what the messages are. What's going on out there. We're going to use the cards to see what's coming through, what needs to be done to make it do what it do. You know, just bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me. And like always, I fuel my cards, charge them way before I do my videos. I have to. And I choose the decks as well, unless the guys tell me to pull something else out. And you may see a lot of white going on right now. Selenite, clear quartz, and Apophylite. Don't they look similar? But they're not. This is clear quartz, and this is something called Apophylite. This is for anxiety. Well, in my case, it helps with anxiety, anxiousness, so many things like that. So I have that here because there's a lot going on with the energy, you know. So I wanted to have that out to kind of stabilize things a bit. You can tell by the wax. I just spilled the wax. Yo, it's just real. I had the blue sage going on. We're going to use that. I'm actually pull 6 cards from my Energy Oracle deck. That's the deck that I'm using now. And there go another. Thought it was 2, but 3. So I'm going to take one back and just stick with 2. We're going to use 6. I'm going to pull 6 of these cards. See what's going on. What's going on out here? Definitely not taking notes. Universe, can we get 6 cards and see what's going on? Any messages? What we got going on? What we need to do? What we need to work through? Can I get 3 more cards? And that's 3. That's what we're rocking with. It is what it is. So what do we have here? Let's move this out the way. What do we have here? I hope the energy has been real. For all, oh, this isn't 6. We got 7, but we're going to make it do what it do. 5 for 7. We're going to make it do what it do. And there's in no particular order. It's not even a designated spread or whatever. It's more intuitive. If you want to just imagine a spread, by all means, you can do that. Let's start with the top. We're walking away. Yes. Walking away. Walking away. The thinking woman. Get them thoughts together. Journey in reverse. Somebody was going on. I'm going to take reverse. I do read reverse messages. I don't read them from the book. I read it all intuitive. So this is journey in reverse. I am going to take that in the reverse. Man holding a coin in reverse. I'm going to take that contract in reverse. I'm going to take that envy upright and the temple path upright as well. So we have here 27. That's 9. That's like the end. 9 in numerology is the end. So that's walking away. You have gates open here. So it's kind of actually welcoming. It's not a bad card. It's actually a great card because whatever it is, this stagnant energy, this dark energy is what needs to be walked away from. And you have the thinking woman upright in the upright position. You need to get to your thoughts, you know. And both of these cards actually have butterflies or fireflies on them, which in my opinion, and from my perspective, it would be to pay attention to the signs around you. I've been seeing, me personally, have been seeing a lot of butterflies lately. I actually recorded one, a blue one that landed on my car, and it just sat there for a minute. And I pay attention to all of those things. You should as too. I mean, you should as well. Start paying attention to them, especially when you're in your thought movement. You're walking away from something, trying to figure out what it is you're going to. Pay attention to the signs around you. You can actually get some guidance. I see 7 twice here. 7 and 7, 27, 47, but I see 7 twice there. So the power of 7 is helping you. Then we have journey in the reverse, which means that you're walking away from something, thinking about where you're headed, but where you were going to go, you aren't quite sure if that's the place that you need to be. You know, whatever journey you were embarking on, for some reason it didn't fall through. You decided not to take that route or that avenue. But for whatever reason, you need to get back to another path. Get back to finding out exactly what your goal is, where your destination is going to be. Listen to the signs and take those signs from the greater good to see if they can actually assist you with some answers. You have a man holding a coin and a contract in the reverse. This right here could be some type of business venture. I don't sense a relationship at all. I sense like some type of authority figure in the male perspective, or it could be divine masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be male, but there is a man holding a coin and contract in the reverse. So business venture. Maybe you're walking away from a job that you thought that you wanted and you decided that you don't want that job anymore. So, or maybe you decide, or you took an opportunity that you thought about later and found out that it wasn't the best avenue to take. So that's coming to an end. Whatever it is, it's coming to an end. There's going to be a lot of people who don't like your decision about it. There's a lot of envy around you. You know, maybe perhaps you want to set out and do what you want to do. You want to walk away from the mundane. You want to walk away from the typical everyday, the expected, society's definition of what should be. You're ready to break free from that. You're walking away from it. And the last thing we have is the temple path. 1, 2, that's my favorite number. Well, one of my favorite numbers. 12. To me, it equates to 3. I single everything down. I'm big on numerology. So you're walking away to find your temple path. Focus on the signs around you. Do what you need to do to get there. And then me speaking on 3, there are 1, 2, 3 lanterns on this picture. I love that. The power of 3. 3 is a very abundant number. Highly spiritual as well. I'm feeling as if somebody is actually done with the mundane, with the typical, with the ordinary, with the usual. They're walking away from it. What they thought they wanted isn't what they found out is in their best interest, and they're actually moving on. You know, I did have these 2 picked up, but let me pull a numerology card. Let's see what's going on with numerology, because I'm feeling a lot of messages and numbers here. So let's see what's going on. Let's get some numerology going. Any messages and numbers for the person watching this or strolled upon this? This isn't for anyone in particular. This is just for the masses, for the energy, the collective energy that we have amongst us now. There's somebody out there that this message is trying to resonate for, because when I say everything in its power tried to stop this video from happening, then that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Everything was trying to stop this from happening. And look, there goes 7 again. Personal growth. We got one more. Oh, we're not going to take all of those. Sorry. I asked for 1. Or should we stick with, we're going to stick with 47. We're going to stick with that 7. Personal growth. That will make the third 7 on everything. We're going to stick. Oh! I love when this happens. I promise you I do. I love when this happens. I really do. we're going to stick with this. Personal growth and time out. This journey that you thought you were taking and you decided to divert it. Mission aborted. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stick with that. This entire message that I'm getting from these particular 7 cards. Remember I asked for 6? If you were listening at the beginning, I asked for 6 cards, right? We got 7. I told you I saw 7 twice. And then we get 7 again and 7 again, yo. So you need to look into the power of 7. Look into the number and the message behind, because 7 itself holds a message. So look into that. But this is all personal growth. Take a time out from the mundane. Stop doing what you think is expected or what you should be doing, and do what you need to do to fulfill your soul's desire. That's your own personal growth. And the crystals that I actually have out, my main crystals, this is something called Lapis Lazuli. So look into it. They call it Lapis for short. Look into Lapis Lazuli. It's a great grounding crystal. And it's also good for bringing clarity if you're unsure of what you may want. Can we get one card or a few messages from our Divine Abundance deck? We already know you want us to go ahead and break away from the mundane universe. We get that. You want us to embark on our own journey to find our temple path, to disregard any envy that's going to be coming, because envy is right under thinking woman. So you getting your thoughts together, and whatever you decide on your own life, a lot of people aren't going to be supportive of it. So that's not for you to worry about at all. It's all about personal growth. Take a time out for what the masses care about. I mean, what their perspectives are or what they think may be right. Take your time out. Get you into one accord. Find your temple path. Divine Abundance. What do we have to see? I'm going to stick with faith because they're jumping out everywhere. I'm not going to reshuffle and bag for anything else. We're going to go with the faith card, because miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. My Merhipsy, one of my favorite decks. What else do we have for you on your path? Since you're breaking away from the mundane. And that's pretty dope, going into this Lion's portal that we have coming up on 8/8. It's basically going, it's like master abundance and manifestation, creativity. It's like amplified. That's coming up on August 8th. So that's the best time to set motion for things that you want to do, some things that you've been dying to achieve in your life. That's the best time to do it. Can we get 2 of these? Merhipsy. Okay, we sure can. We'll take this one, baby. I'm gonna get it. I cannot believe I'm singing a song and I hate it. Use your use your personal power to amplify your personal growth, boo. Use your personal power to amplify your personal growth. And then they have roses in the background, one of my favorite flowers. There was this rose bush that I had in front of my house when I stayed in this place called Last of the Courts. And there was this rose bush that wouldn't grow. I stayed there for 4 years, and the rose bush would not grow. But when I moved in, the bush started to bloom. I didn't do anything to it. I promise you, it was just my energy. I didn't do anything to it at all. The landlord was even like, yo, that bush, we were thinking about cutting it down. It never grew. And I'm like, yo, it's my energy, man. I didn't tell them that, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, yo, I sit out there and I talk to this particular rose bush. I sat out there in the morning time. That's where a lot of things went down on my front porch. And I guess it picked up on the energy, but it kind of propelled me onto the path that I am now. Taking care of all of that, using your personal power to amplify your personal growth, having faith by taking that time out to figure out your new journey and how you're going to get up to on your temple path, it's going to lead to endless abundance. I promise you. That 8/8 portal, that Lion's portal that I was telling you about, take advantage of it. And look at how she's dripped in gold. The sun, the world, whatever it is that's behind her, she's dripped in gold. Endless abundance. It's hers. And I also love gold. And speaking of dripped in gold, I have Golden Healer out here. I love Golden Healer because it does exactly what it says. It's a healing crystal, and they're all healing crystals. But with Golden Healer, it goes down to the nitty-gritty. It heals just about everything, including the mind. And if we don't need anything else at this time, we need divine healing, the entire world. So let's see what's going on. Can we get 3 of these? Oh, there go 2 right there. Okay, okay, okay. What else we got? Can we get 1 more? Okay, we'll take that. What we got here? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You're walking away. It fell under here. Failure. To some, this isn't a spread, you know, but I do what I do. Like I said, I'm a whole lot different when it comes to how I channel these messages or whatever. Failure is over here, right under walking away, man holding a coin, contract in reverse. So whatever this mistake, it wasn't a mistake. It's an opportunity to learn. So whatever this was, this business venture, I said it doesn't, I'm not picking up any tones of romance here, but if it resonates to be romance in your relationship, maybe it was a sugar daddy. Who knows? Somebody that was taking care of you and that contract didn't go out the way that you expected it to and it didn't succeed. Well, that was actually a lesson in disguise, boo. Use your own personal power, and now it's time for you to walk away. Envy. Envy fell on top of envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. That's what you need to do to get on your temple path. Go ahead and release all of that negative energy. Taking a time out will help you do so. And in doing so, you'll see that you're going to bring in endless abundance. But you got to have faith in order to make it all happen. The main goal here is to excel on personal growth. Get back to your basics, your thinking woman, meditate if that's what you need to do, and disregard any envy that's coming your way because it means you no good. You understand? Use your own personal power to prepare your growth. You have it within you. Whatever this journey was that you decided not to embark on, that's fine. It wasn't meant for you to do so. Go back to the drawing table, to the drawing board. Use what you are instilled with. Use it. And propel your personal growth. I'm totally digging that. I really am. I don't feel like I'm done here. It looks like we need something else. Yeah. Use your personal your personal energy, your personal growth, your personal power to like wipe out all of that. Nothing fails. There's never any failures or any mistakes. Everything's an opportunity for growth. Let's see what we're talking about over here. Let's see if we can get some fairies for some guidance. Which fairy is going to help us on this journey? We're walking away. We're digging into personal growth. Which fairy is going to help us get there? Which one of you guys? Which one of you guys? This is my oracle, my oracle fairy deck. Fairies. Oracle of the fairies. I love this one too. Y'all had something to say. You were looking at me. You were feeling me. You were telling me to grab you. You wanted to join this conversation too. So what is it that you have to say, fairies? What is it? How can you make this journey better? Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to say? Anything? Anything you can do, I can do better. We already knew it was Wait for Winter, because if you go back and watch the readings previously that I've done before, this card it comes up all the time. Wait for Winter. I don't know who you are that this message is for that you're watching, but it's telling you that these colder months, the coldest winter ever, and I'm talking about like cold ice in a great way. Like this is going to be your time, your opportunity. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So that's what we need to do. And then it's going to come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. That team is your fairies. That team is your guides and your deities. It isn't a person. You got to be careful when you're on this journey and when you're seeking peace and inner peace. Take that time out, and you got to be careful because there's envy around you. The energy that we have out amongst the collective is envious energy. There's no one really happy with themselves. They're not taking the time out to be themselves. So therefore, they're implying or projecting their own envious vibrations onto other people, you included. So do what you need to do, make it do what it's going to do, and propel forward. That's what this message is all about. Walking away from what doesn't mean you any good, getting away from that situation, the mundane, and starting your own journey, taking a leap of faith, more than anything, heal the entire universe. Everyone out there needs to focus on self. Take that time out. Use your own personal power. Have faith that it's possible. Rethink. I can't stress this enough. I promise. Peace. Literally. Peace.